It's interesting. What the fuck is going on? That dude was just humping the air.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, that's these guys from Alpha Academy, Top
No,
Flight.
that's WWE. This Private Party.
Private Party, that's right. It's two similar gimmicks.
They are very similar. Let me open up Google Docs if I can find it on my phone.
Let me hit the record button. So we have this saved.
That'd be fucking convenient.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't do it, and I'll
Have a panic attack?
I'll have a little panic attack, and then I'll go pull the Twitch VOD. Because it takes, 60 days or whatever for Twitch VODs to expire. So that's the best part. I love that you keep them all in one doc. And so you have to scroll like this. That's my favorite part of the show. Is that you're still scrolling even.
I was scrolling since before you said you
Yeah, I know. Don Callis is here now.
Hi, everyone.
And Matt Cardona.
I love carbonara.
Yeah. I'm not a big Italian food man.
Yeah, I know. You don't like red sauce.
I don't like pasta either, really.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I know. And that leads into like a lot of controversy I have with interacting with people. It's like cuz I don't like Italian food much at all.
See, I'm with you on the red sauce cuz I too am a red sauce hater.
Yeah.
But not like at pastas. Is it a texture?
Most of it is a lot of times it's texture. I can do Asian pasta fairly well.
The thicker cut noodles?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But like angel hair, nightmare. Disgusting.
Yeah,
Disgusting even. Spaghetti, bad.
Bad.
I like
What about raviolis?
I like some Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
And or like a real ravioli is fine too. I would rather have something else.
That's fair.
And
it's rare you get raviolis without the red sauce.
Yeah, exactly. I would get a mushroom ravioli probably.
Welcome to our Italian food podcast.
Welcome to our Italian food podcast. Like the only noodle I think I even like is what's the wide one? Like fettuccine.
Fettuccine got some thickness to it.
Like the wide, yeah.
Some
wide
penne?
son of a bitch. I could do some penne at like fucking Chili's or whatever.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to my neighbor Mothman.
Welcome. I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary.
We talked about pasta today.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Because we just had Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Yeah.
Two things that are not pasta.
They're not pasta.
And I had shrimp earlier. Not pasta.
Not pasta.
Pasta associated.
Yeah.
A little shrimp Alfredo.
I could get
shrimp
I could
fettuccine?
get some. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I like seafood so much
that
it can work.
You like seafood more than you dislike noodles.
Yeah.
Got it.
I get seafood so like irregularly. Yeah.
That's one thing that I'm so excited about going back to Maine this summer is I'm gonna put down more lobster.
Oh yeah.
Than any of us have in the last year.
Oh yeah.
Because guess what? It's not gonna be fucking $23 for a lobster.
God.
It's gonna be like fucking $7. Probably be more than that. Maine's a very poor state. So completely unrelated to all of that bullshit.
Okay.
Guess where we're going?
Not Maine.
Nope. Opposite. We're going to Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's I can get where you're going with that.
Yeah. To go talk about one of the most famous ghosts of all time.
Oh.
La Llorona.
Oh, yeah.
The Weeping Lady.
There's a scary movie about this, right?
Hey, as Chase and I were talking about it, because Chase is like, I'm not going to watch it. Just tell me what you got. So I told him. And he's like, they just made a movie about that. And I was like, nah, it's been like it's been more than 5 years.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's been within 5 years. Yeah, they've made like 3 movies in the last 4 years.
Hell yeah. Crank them out, baby.
It's scary.
Yeah, horror movies do that too, where it's easy to do because you can just...
It's so, like, every production company can be like, hey, yeah, let's make a ghost.
Paranormal Activity had 15 movies that came out every year.
Wouldn't watch them. Too scary.
I watched one, and it was really fucking bad. and then I watched the parody version with the Wayans brothers.
Yeah. Shit. A haunted house.
A haunted house, and it had a more cohesive plot.
Yeah.
I watched them back to back.
And
the comedy had a cohesive plot, and it was
Keisha.
I don't remember which fucking Paranormal Activity it was, but it did not make a fucking lick of sense.
A haunted house is a great movie.
Yeah. I really need them to start making parody movies again.
God. What are you talking about? They made Taint Light.
No.
And you refuse to watch it.
It's not a parody of anything. What could it possibly...
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Fucking watched Twilight very recently and fucking was getting really mad that I was like, this is not what I remember.
Yeah.
Why? Because I was remembering fucking Taint Light.
Yeah, no. Well, you've seen Taint Light too many times too recently.
Yeah. Fucking they were having the boat scene. I was like, what does that do without a shirt?
Yeah.
And then fucking the scene just ended. I was like, no. Where's the dude that looks like he's from Wizards of Waverly Place without a shirt? I was like, fuck, I'm thinking of Taint Light.
That's not a recommendation this week. Don't watch that.
Yeah, it is. This is my episode. Watch Taint Light.
Add Thanksgiving also.
Did
you watch Thanksgiving?
No. I got off before you guys really went down that fucking rabbit hole.
Thanksgiving is like a legitimately they tried movie. It's not them, it's another group of people. But it's
another group of fucking idiots.
It's a turkey that is killing people.
Oh.
And it's a puppet.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of puppets. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah.
We watched Knock at the Cabin last night after wrestling. Rupert Grint's in that.
Yeah.
Ron Weasley from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I like Ron Weasley.
And of course, as we were sitting there and as we were starting the movie, I was like, Rupert Grint's in it, like Ron from Harry Potter. And then something turned on in my brain that I had completely forgotten about, which was Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
Yeah.
And the mystery ticking machine or whatever. And so I made Allison sit down and fucking watch that.
Oh my god.
It's great. Fucking that video's got 204 million views.
Jeez.
It's been on the internet for 16 years.
There's Chase used to have these DVDs. I'm sure he still does somewhere. It was parody movies made with thumbs.
Oh, I thought you were about to say by Chase.
No. They're like they dress up the thumbs and they fucking put a face on it. And they do Star Wars.
Didn't Cartoon Network do something like that for a while?
There was Annoying Orange for a while on TV.
Someone did a thumb thing because I distinctly remember it. Maybe I saw one of those movies.
Maybe,
somehow.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? I know what I'm thinking of on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Was the thumb wrestling?
Oh, okay.
Where they like the thumb like luchador wrestling.
Yeah.
I remember that. Back to La Llorona.
Yeah.
So I don't know what got me here.
Okay.
Because normally I draw a pretty straight line from something's happening in the world, and I use that as my launching pad.
Yeah.
Walking upstairs one night, went Mexican ghosts, and then just went to sleep.
Sometimes that happens.
And I woke up in the morning, I was like, what the fuck was I thinking about?
How did I get there?
Yeah. And then, so I was just like, well, I only know I was like, I know the one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like
it's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one, and I feel like it's a deep rabbit hole to just open if I just Google Mexican ghosts. So now we're gonna talk about La Llorona. A story that I don't particularly like.
Yeah.
For reasons.
I can't quite remember. I might have seen the first one.
I saw one of them.
Every now and then I will see a full horror movie out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like
my sister really likes them, so that's how I end up seeing random horror movies.
He really likes zombie stuff, so we'll tend to we watch the new Resident Evil movie. Campy as fuck.
I don't know what that means. People keep saying
like
that.
Silly,
I'm too
goofy,
scared to ask.
but like on purpose a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like what's the other zombie ones that are a little goofy on purpose?
Like Shaun of the Dead. Yeah.
Never seen it. No exists.
Oh, I'll put it on the list.
Got thoughts about it.
That's a trilogy of movies.
Yeah, I knew there was many.
Yeah, it's they're not really related to each other.
Oh, okay.
Outside of like
Makes sense.
one like the crew of people working on it and like one joke.
Okay. So they kind of Scooby Doo a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. They wanted to keep the joke going, so they made 3 movies.
Hey, I get it.
Yep.
So La Llorona again. The story has a lot of variance depending on where it came from, who it came from, whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of go off of the widely accepted one. A woman named Maria, blessed with natural beauty, of course, determined her whole life to marry the most handsome man she ever met.
Hell yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how I treat dating apps sometimes. Fucking, I need to be blown away.
Yeah.
And guess what? That's why I don't ever match with anybody on a dating app. Because the ones I'm swiping right on, I ain't got no business swiping right on those people. And at this point, it's funny.
They're hidden. I'm hidden from them. They don't even see me. What are you talking about?
Smart.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm swinging. I swing only for the fences, but also it's counterintuitive because I'm like not very interested in swinging.
Yeah.
So like
I'm so used to getting hit by the pitch.
so like
I could get walked maybe, but like I'm not gonna hit. I'm not a single. Oof.
yeah, you might get a drag butt out of me.
I can get a sack. I can get a sack bunt. Sack fly.
God damn it.
But yeah, no.
So like Bumble and Tinder is easy to just swing for the fucking fences because that's just it. Hinge is where I have my fucking come to Jesus moment, which is I do feel like I have to write something in that little box.
Yeah.
But it's never anything fucking good. Like the one I sent the other day was just a girl with her horse, and my message was just I'm scared of everything in this picture. And I sent it to one of my other friends, and they were like, how does this work for you in your head? And I was like, it doesn't, but it's funny.
Yeah, but it's funny. Yeah.
And they're like, that's bad. Like, that's not a good way to do this. And I was like, but it's funny.
But it's so funny. Oh, Jeff Jarrett has a guitar out.
Oh no! Tell Greg to watch out. So she doesn't determine to only marry the most handsome man she ever met. And anyone that did not fit that aesthetic, kicked to the curb.
Oh,
kind of superficial, if you ask me.
Yeah, we could go a little bit deeper in.
Yeah, like fucking.
Like, yeah, what are we doing here?
Yeah, come on. So there are different versions of kind of this part of it. The colonial Mexican version is that she met a white Spaniard and had children with him, and when he was like, I'm not gonna marry you.
Yeah.
She was like, well, okay, I'm gonna drown our kids and then myself.
Oh.
Get pranked.
Prank? Prank or crime?
We're gonna talk about pranks.
Okay.
Don't
okay.
worry. Definitely a crime though.
Yeah.
Definitely a big old crime.
Yeah. Other shows do hustle or crime. We're doing pranked or crime. That's just crime.
That's a crime.
That's crime.
That's 3 crimes.
Yeah.
3. 1 second. But could be homage. Kill 2 family members and then yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Who else did that? American hero, Chris Benoit.
Toothless aggression.
Yeah, not from America.
Canadian.
Yeah, I'll put it off on them. Canadian hero.
Canadian hero, Chris Benoit.
The other like widely accepted story is she wooed a potential suitor by appearing aloof and difficult to win over.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Nailed it.
Hey, a prank.
Yeah. I'm not.
Who, me? I don't know.
Not interested in what? Who? Yeah.
I don't know why that made me think of whose line is it, but as I was doing that voice, the only thing I could think of was Ryan Stiles.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means for me as a person, but
Yeah. You thinking of him hitting the counter with his head and breaking the glass?
no, just thinking about him just as a person.
He's doing I can't remember who the impression's of now, but his head's a magnet, and he does towards Drew's desk, and it hits the neon, and it breaks the neon.
Wait, I think I have seen that. Yeah. Hey, if anyone wants to ruin their YouTube page forever, watch one Who's Line video.
Dude, I started getting them every so often on TikTok.
It's so good. I love Who's Line.
Whose Line's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite thing.
So she plays hard to get, but kind of I almost said adjacent. It's not the word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But then they get married. They have 2 children. And then he goes, hey, wait a second. You're not aloof and difficult to win. So what's he do?
See ya.
Start stepping out.
Yeah.
Not even see ya, just stepping out.
Oh, Irish goodbye, huh?
Nah, he's just cheating. Yeah, not saying goodbye. The healthy thing, I never say this, the healthier thing would have been an Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
No,
SpongeBob, I'm a head out meme would have been
that
a better situation than this one.
Yeah, most stories are that he's unfaithful because
yikes,
she kind of bamboozled and pranked him a little bit. So,
do you want your wife to continue to be
aloof and
difficult to win? That I mean, I don't know. I feel like at a certain point,
my wife. I'm so sorry.
No, that's perfect.
I don't know. I've been watching so much 90 Day Fiancé, and anytime we're watching it as a group now, and anytime anyone is like, "Oh, that's my wife," we all just my wife.
Gosh.
Fucking Christ. God damn it! I derailed myself.
Thank you, Sacha Baron Cohen, for derailing the podcast.
Yeah, thanks, Sasha Grey, for derailing the podcast.
Yep.
Sasha Grey, if you want to come on the show, you're doing big things on Twitch.
Yeah, we got more bungee chairs.
Yeah.
I don't have like a wider angle lens, but like I could get one probably. I thought about buying lenses. Oh.
For what? It's just the 2 of us.
I know, but like if we need to get a third person in here.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah, Kurt Angle needs to come in and be. Oh God, Kurt, if you want to come on the podcast. Kurt, if you want to come on the podcast. Listen.
God damn it, shut up.
Let's talk about La Lorna.
Yeah. That's not how you say it.
Yeah, no, I said it wrong.
So in most stories, he cheats. And in other stories, she just gets mad that he loves the kids more than her.
Oh.
And what do you do when you're mad at someone?
You murder them?
Yeah, kill their children and then yourself.
Yeah. That's what I've learned from wrestling.
That was my favorite. That's my favorite episode of Jackass, is when they take Bam Margera's children and drown them. And then Johnny Knoxville goes, and now I've got to go. And he drowns himself. Yeah. So, then she fucking climbs those stairs, gets to heaven, and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be coming in now," and they're like, "No, not without your children."
Damn.
So now, she has to wander the earth, searching bodies of water for the remains of her children.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, that's kind of where you get like differences in the story is some people, say that it happened in a river, or some people say it happened in the ocean. Some people, it happened in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And so, that's where it changes where she haunts. Because if it happened in a river, she's probably going to haunt that river. Happens in a bathtub, she's kind of going to haunt that house.
Yeah, right.
And just don't Just don't go to that house. That's what needs to change in horror movies. Just don't go.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. My brain was going for a second there. I was like, should I add like The Ring
Never seen it.
and those like horror movies from that time? Cause they're scary, but like,
I'd watch.
yeah.
We'd have to watch it. It'd have to be a weekend. We'd have to do it during the day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna get real scared.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, I don't like the gore movies a ton.
Nope.
So like Hostel, and those sort. Like I've seen a couple Saw movies, and they get there's some creativity and some like
There is
like some really interesting stuff in there. Too many of them.
Saw kind of took prank or crime a bit too far.
It really did. It pushed
really,
the line.
really towing that line
right on the edge.
Mr. Jigsaw.
Yeah.
The Saw movies fucking scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Not for any of the traps, just for the guy in the pig mask.
Okay.
I don't like people in masks.
Yeah.
And that was a weird, creepy mask.
It was. I was trying to remember. I lost my train of thought there. It was something to do with those Saw movies. It'll come back to me eventually.
The one that Chester from Linkin Park's in?
Oh yeah, that's like
Saw 3D.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
I don't know. I've seen 2 and 5 maybe.
I don't know.
I've seen like random ones.
Yeah.
And like I've seen Hostel Part 2, but not any other. And I was like, okay, that's enough of that.
I get it.
The ones that's what it was. The ones that I have fully avoided are Final Destination.
Yeah, that I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, as someone who's seen at least one of those, that's a movie that you, Levi, as a person, do not need to watch.
Yeah, I recognized that as a child.
Yeah,
that seeing the trailers was fucking me up.
Yeah. Remember how you guys were like, "Don't watch Evangelion," and I watch Evangelion. This is not one of those.
Yeah.
Do not watch Final Destination. Yeah. I know you well enough as a person that's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I know not to watch Final Destination.
So now we're gonna get into what La Llorona interactions are like. And would you like to hear the one that I consider a prank, or the one that is innocent?
Well, yeah, let's go with your prank.
Prank?
Yeah.
She just kind of steals kids, thinking like, oh, that's my kid, I'll get into heaven.
Yeah, I could see the confusion.
Yeah, so like apparently people will tell like children, hey, don't play in the water, by yourself.
Yeah,
because La Llorona gonna get you.
That's a good one. That's a good. Keeps those kids safe.
You don't behave, you and your brother gonna get snatched up by La Llorona. Yeah. She also drowns innocent people sometimes.
Oh,
kind of a prank.
Kind of a prank.
A lot of stories of people. A lot of people just saying that they're like swimming and then getting grabbed.
Don't love that.
Yeah. So then her kind of innocent interaction is a lot of people see her like walking up and down like riverbanks or up and down the side of a road near a river or ocean, like weeping.
Yeah.
And then you pull over to try and help her. She gets in a car. She disappears.
Oh,
because she's a ghost.
Yeah.
So then I have two stories, and then a story from Reddit.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up. Well, I'll do the Reddit one last, because then we'll just go straight into is it a real or fake ghost story. So a person named Matoya wrote a really lengthy article about La Llorona and their personal like interactions and beliefs. And then down at the bottom had a couple of like stories. The first one was I had a cousin and we were living in New Mexico, playing in a ditch as little kids do. and he swears that La Llorona grabbed him by the ankles, is in the mud, and pulling him down in the puddle.
No.
Yeah. Don't play in mud.
No, that's the Lethal Company quicksand. It gets me every time.
God, I
So
really need to
scary.
join you guys.
Come play.
There's always just so many of you.
There's been 5 of us lately.
Say it's been getting boiled down.
It's
a little
been
bit.
me, Casey, Megan, Brewer, and AJ.
I'll come play with that crew. Second story was my brother used to have nightmares about her, and my father, when he was probably 29 or 30, had gone to a Safeway one night and his car had broken down. He came home along the ditch, and when he got home, he was sweating. When he came to the door, he was freaking out, swearing that La Llorona was chasing after him.
Oh, no.
Yup, and that's not what you like.
No, I hate it.
We got lengthy Reddit.
All right.
So this is not a part of Real Ghost Stories versus Ghost Stories, but this is from r/Ghost Stories by user DJ Underdog
Alrighty.
85. With the title "She is Real." 400 ellipses. A real La Llorona experience. This happened to me when I was about 11 years old. It was the 90s. Born in the 80s.
Yeah.
45 now.
I don't know.
I
can't do math.
I've lived my whole life in El Paso, Texas. The culture is rich in folklore and religious beliefs. One legend popular in the area is the legend of the Weeping Woman, a.k.a. La Llorona. Has been a part of the Hispanic culture in the Southwest since the days of the conquistadors. Tall, thin spirit said to be blessed. I love that he gives me a whole background.
Yeah.
I'm just going to skip a paragraph and a half.
It's fucking Hook.
That twink. Sorry. One night, just like any other night, I lived in a trailer with my mom and dad. My youngest brother was staying with my aunt. I fell asleep watching Jay Leno as usual, which wild as an 11-year-old.
Now, as the older of us, there was a time when I was also falling asleep to late night television shows as like a 12-year-old.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into differences in TV rules in households.
Yeah.
Because after 9 p.m., so we had like a 1-bedroom when I grew up, and my mom watches TV, like has the TV on to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So naturally, that then became a thing that I needed.
Yeah. Same. It's
and I've now shaken it, and I do sleep a lot better. So if you haven't done that, it's fucking great. But the rule was after 9 p.m. during the week, the TV could be on, but it had to be on something that I did not want to watch.
Yeah.
So after 9 p.m., every TV in the house other than my mom's was changed to not HGTV, HSN, the Home Shopping Network.
Oh.
So
gosh.
I would go to sleep fucking somebody talking about some cool geode necklaces.
Yeah.
And wake up to an infomercial about the slap chop.
Yeah. No. We had that for a little while where it was like, okay, you want to stay up, and we had like a air vent in the living room, and it was just like, all right, you got to stand or go to bed.
Hey.
And you stand there.
Over the air vent?
Over the air vent.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so if it's cold, if yeah, right? And so sometimes they're watching something, and I'm just like, I want to keep watching that. So I'll stand there for like a good 45 minutes to finish out whatever we're watching. But sometimes it's just like, no, I'm going to bed. It did hit a point though where we had like TVs in our bedrooms.
Yeah.
And but before that even, I would turn on. I had a boombox, and I would turn on the radio.
Yeah, before I had a TV in my room, I did have the radio.
Yeah.
And I would have sworn, and I don't know if this is how radio works. I don't think it is.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
I love it.
But I would have sworn Disturbia by Rihanna would come on at the same time every night. And so that's how for what felt like probably a year, it might have only been like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah.
That was my Geiger counter for how my night was going to go, was if I made it to sleep before Disturbia came on, because it scared the shit out of me because I thought it was about the movie that came out at the same time, and the movie looked scary. So anytime I heard the song, I'd be thinking about the fucking movie, and it would ruin my night if I was still awake.
Oh, that's so fun.
It was not.
I listened to like 96 Rock at night, and they would just do a point where it's just like, all right, now we're just gonna play fucking whatever. Here's the Ghostbusters theme.
Fucking what?
And the late night crew just had no rules and would just play bullshit all night.
That's so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would listen to that, and then when Avril Lavigne's Boyfriend came out.
Oh yeah.
I was a very confused child, because I used to lay in bed. I would stay up to hear Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'd love for Avril Lavigne to. Oh wait, no, it was Girlfriend. Yeah, it was Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne, not Boyfriend. I don't like your girlfriend. Yeah, I would stay up to hear Avril Lavigne tell her tale about how she wanted to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, that'd be fucking sweet.
It'd be so fucking sick.
I was like fucking 12. Like,
sorry, she was like 18 at the time.
Yeah, I know, but still unrealistic. I'd be laying there playing my fucking Game Boy Advance SP, and then fucking Avril Lavigne comes on. Yeah, I had a fucking SP.
Yeah, that's the difference. I had the Game Boy Advance, but I had
I mean, I had one of those too.
So like, I didn't have a backlight, so I had the fucking worm light.
I loved the worm lights.
And then
I got mine taken away because I was chewing on it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. They're good to chew on.
Fucking that little bridge to it, great to chew on.
To chew on.
I had a Color, an Advance SP, and then a DS.
I started at Advance.
How did I start at a Color, and you didn't?
Because they didn't like me having games. They didn't care that they didn't know anything about video games, so like they didn't care to introduce me to video games.
Neither of my parents. I think I just fucking was like, hey, I did good in basketball last week. Now let me play with the fat yellow rat.
The first time I remember video games being a thing that was like
allowed.
No, being a thing that was like big. Was a kid missed soccer practice.
Okay.
Because he was playing launch Halo 2.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And we were all super pissed.
Because he was really important to the soccer team?
He was important to the soccer team, yeah. And we had like a big game coming up.
And that kid's name? Scump.
Could you imagine?
Fuck, that'd be sick as shit. No. Scump, come on the show.
Yeah, come on. We got more bungee chairs.
Got more bungee chairs.
Yeah, no.
Scump, bring us on your show. Actually, probably much more comfortable.
Yeah, these chairs suck. You don't want. If we've invited you to be on the show, know that these bungee chairs are bad.
Do you think this show would be better if we didn't sit in these chairs?
No, we used to sit on.
It would still be the same people.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was the thing with the big brown couch, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was just fucking sink into it, and then just Sydney'd fall asleep. I love you, Sydney. You'd fall asleep during the middle of the podcast because 9 of us would be on there.
I fell asleep on that fucking couch in the middle of shit.
I think AJ's asleep in the photo, like the group photo.
Yeah, I think so. Fuck, back to La Llorona.
Yeah.
Why my phone buzzing so much?
Oh, no.
God damn it. And I woke up. I was on the sofa in the living room. The time was 4 a.m. Your parents just let you sleep on the couch. The time was 4 a.m., which illuminated from the stove in the kitchen. God, the grammar in this is not good. The television was off, and normally I had a light on, but this time it was pitch black. I woke up and heard a horrible screaming coming from far in the distance.
Oh.
It sounded to be coming from a ditch that was a few feet away from my home that doesn't sound far in the distance. I heard it and thought I was hearing things. I asked myself, am I dreaming? Then I started to hear the animals outside howling and whimpering. As the screaming got closer, the animals continued to cry. It was something I've never experienced before. It sounded like I was in a big hallway and a woman was screaming her guts out at the other end.
Oh, no.
Then in all of the screaming, I started to make out words. The words being said by this woman were, mis hijos, oh, my children. In a huge panic, I quickly got up from the sofa and ran to the kitchen, which was right next to where I was asleep. Turned the closest light and looked around. The screaming didn't stop. In fact, the screaming only got louder and closer.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I questioned my sanity at that moment. Oh, fuck. I put my phone on. I lost it. I thought to myself, this is real, and the animals are responding to it in a negative way. So I did what any other 11-year-old boy would do in a moment like this. I ran to my mom and dad's room. Hey, fucking anybody at any age.
Yeah.
If I heard a horrible, horrible screaming outside my house, I'd run to anyone that was in the house to be go fix it.
Yeah.
So Lucy, you better hope.
I can't be dealing with this alone.
Yeah, Lucy, you better hope it never happens while you're here. 'Cause fucking, you're going out there, big dog.
You're going out there, big dog.
To my fucking 2-year-old. I told my mom, do you hear that screaming and crying lady? She was half asleep, and she said, go back to sleep. It is most likely just your imagination. I told her, no, this is real. Please listen. Don't you hear her? She quickly said, you are dreaming, so go back to sleep. It's going to be okay. By then, the screaming had faded away, as if whoever was screaming knew that an adult had woken up. I was terrified as I returned to the living room and quickly turned on the television as I left most of the lights on as well. I didn't go back to sleep until the sun came up. I couldn't believe what I'd heard and witnessed. I was treated like a crazy person whenever I told my story. It got so bad that I started keeping it to myself. To this day, I don't care what people think. I know what I heard. A couple years later, it happened to me again.
Oh,
but that's a whole other story.
Oh, no. Poor person. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And I'd like to... That brings up a fun thought that because we were talking about, like, stuff that was illegal as kids that definitely wasn't illegal.
Yeah.
Something that's not logical is I'm scared of something, and, like this, there's a screaming woman outside. What's going to protect me? The TV and the lights.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I'll get under the covers. That'll do it.
So, all right, speaking of that, you know what's wild? I have to sleep with my feet off the bed.
Yeah.
I've had to for a very long time. The first time you tell someone that,
yeah,
fucking look at me like I'm a criminal. Like I've just taken their dog, flung it, like spun it around a whole bunch, and then thrown it straight to the moon when I tell them I sleep with my feet off the bed.
No, yeah. I get that. I sleep in all sorts of nightmare positions. But yeah, no, my feet are all on the bed.
Well, you see, I've got this problem where my feet are fucked.
Yeah.
And so, like when you lay down, there's the weight of your foot.
Yeah, it does this kind of deal.
Yeah, it kind of does that.
Yeah.
Or like your toes are just kind of touching one another, and they kind of do this, and they stack, and that really hurts my feet.
Oh.
So the only way to not have that happen, feet off the bed. Yeah, I used to sleep with one sock on, because like I think it's my left foot that's worse.
Yeah.
So I'd sleep with a sock on my right foot that I thought was gonna protect my foot from whatever everyone else was scared of off the bed. But I was like, gotta let my left foot just loose.
No. And I no socks for me. I can't sleep with socks. I'll not fall asleep and be sitting there and be like, what the fuck's going on? Why can't I fall asleep? I'll take my socks off.
Out.
And I'm out in 10 minutes.
Yep. I have to be just dead tired to sleep with socks on. Or when I was drinking.
Yeah, I was about to say, when I was in middle school, I would say middle school, maybe early high school, I could just fall asleep in the full outfit I was wearing.
Yeah.
and that would just be what I slept in that night.
Hoodie, jeans,
Jeans, and socks and shoes all night.
I never did. I never did shoes.
Wake up, full change of clothes, shower, and fuck it and do it again.
Yeah, like those nights when we were watching wrestling and drinking, I very often would just meander across the hallway and just lay down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
But now, so I've done this fun thing, that I've designated my bed is no outside clothes.
Okay.
It helped me sleep a lot, but the problem with that being, sometimes you gotta toss a shirt on to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I've got bed clothes.
Bed clothes, yeah.
I got bed clothes. And
there's a word for those.
No, because they're not pajamas. They're just normal
they're
clothes.
Just normal clothes, but for bed.
Yeah, it's a fucking it's one pair of my sweats, and then a Reebok long sleeve shirt, and then a Vans like just t-shirt are my bed clothes.
I've got that Zoo York hoodie.
Yeah,
because that thing's falling apart and is at this point vintage, I think. That sleeveless purple hoodie.
It's a good hoodie. I like that hoodie.
And then just all the fucking gamer shorts.
Yeah.
Because that's. And then I have some. If it's cold, I've got some fleece lined.
Oh,
I know
I've never been cold enough in my life.
It seems like it bugs me on my hands, but if it's on my legs, it's fine. They're like pants and they're like Twitch branded. But they're warm as shit.
I fucking. I thought that dude had Sega pants on.
He does. He's got Capcom pants. Yeah. Yeah. It's Sega font. Yeah. He's got a couple that are like branded like that.
Yeah, no, I can't. There's nothing worse for me in my life than waking up sweaty. So the thought of putting like warm pants on to go to sleep makes me want to die.
Yeah. Well, that turned into my nightmare. It's like lately I've just been way too hot in my sleep.
Hey, fucking, you want to know what'll help with that? Pop those feet out from the bottom of that blanket. Hang them off the end of the bed.
They're uncovered because they can't be covered.
Pop them off the end of the bed.
But
just hang them off right here, just a little bit.
No,
do it. Just try it.
But here's the problem. I sleep in far too curled up a fetal position to hang my feet off the bed because the rest of me'd fall off with it.
I'm so excited. I think after this weekend, I can go back to sleeping on my side.
Oh, yeah,
normally.
Yeah.
Oh. Let me tell you, I'm so fucking... Like, I thought, I was like, 6 weeks. I was like, I'm just going to get used to sleeping on my back.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I'll sleep with my fist balled up on the side of my head.
Oh, yeah.
So that I know my ear isn't touching.
I would probably do one of these.
It hurts my elbow.
Yeah, my shoulder is fucked because that's the way I sleep. The other way I sleep is Master Chief dead pose.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Bed.
Yeah, I sleep either fucking like full straight.
Yeah.
What does this show become?
Yeah, no, we're winding off the rails right now.
Yeah, it's also fucking 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll sleep either like this, just fucking like a dead body in a casket, or half dead Master Chief, or I'll get that body pillow in.
Yeah. Yeah. Good wrap around the body pillow is nice.
And if I'm on my right side, my bottom arm is just out.
Now I have to ask, because this just brought up in my mind, and I can't remember where I saw it from. Do you weighted blanket?
Not to sleep. I'll weighted blanket for a nap.
Okay.
But not for bed.
Okay.
I get too hot.
I get too hot with my weighted blanket also, but man, I fucking...
Great sensory feeling.
I would love one that's twice as heavy as the one I have.
Right?
I would love one.
What do you got? You got a 15-pounder?
Something like that. It's like a throw size.
Yeah, they're never big enough.
Amazon sells a king size one, and I have a king size bed, and I'm just like, give me a 26-pound king size. Put all the weight on me.
Yeah. My problem with weighted blankets is I don't know how to fucking wash them.
Yeah, that's what's it's.
So that's why I limit mine to only naps.
Yeah,
like,
that one I have it like it just zips out. It's like
I'm gonna
a
be real
duvet.
I haven't ever fucking checked mine.
So it's just like a zipper on the end, and then you just like tie it in there.
What the fuck what the fuck's the inside look like?
It's just like another blanket in there.
Huh.
That's just a cover on the outside, like a pillowcase.
But the weighted blanket's just a big blanket in there, huh?
Yeah.
I never thought about that. I guess I always thought it was just a bunch of little weights.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't make sense because it is a blanket. Fuck. I might be stupid.
No, it's okay. There's certainly like workout vests that are a bunch of little weights.
Yeah. Yeah, weighted blanket for naps. Because when I nap, it's got to be efficient.
Yeah.
And I know a weighted blanket's going to put me out.
Yeah. I bring the weighted blanket on when we were doing cross like to Ohio drives.
I might fuck it because we're driving to Maine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm really excited for the trip. I'm dreading that.
You will sweat a shitload in the car, however, because weighted blanket and stationary in your seat is gonna make you sweat.
Might rock a fucking. I might dress like a douche for it then.
Yeah.
Sleeveless shirt, gamer shorts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's a. I went and looked the other day when we were talking about it. It's like 17 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's fine. Unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to pay a price.
Yeah.
Which is I'm gonna send a whole bunch of shit to everyone. The TikTok time limit coming off.
I
that
believe
day.
it. Yeah.
We could end this.
Okay.
And then, because I feel like we've been going for how long have we been going?
I don't know. Let me get up and over there and check it real quick. 46 minutes.
Yeah, we can fucking end this
Okay.
one. Don't worry, guys. You'll get a double yokai and a double Reddit ghost story next time.
That sounds good to me.
And then we can continue to chat.
Yeah.
For stream.
Yeah.
You can. Thanks for listening to My Neighbor Mothman.
Yeah, thank you
I'm
so
Zachary.
much. I'm Levi.
Oh.
We had
Taco Bell. Yeah, that thing that I got is still not great. I was hoping if I had it with the spicy ranch, it would make it better. It's still fine. And also they fucked up and they gave me a cum's worth of spicy ranch.
yeah. It was like a quarter of the cup. It was.
Somebody dipped their fingers into the spicy ranch and flicked it into the cup, and they're like, "That's enough. That's enough for the fucking little boy." Thank you for listening. You can follow the show on Twitter at Mothman Podcast.
Yeah, you can follow me at SkellyBoyVi.
You can follow Coralie, who did our artwork, at Lychan_. Make sure you check out boardnerds.store for all your merch desires.
We got all sorts of fun stuff over there. We got stickers and hoodies and t-shirts and hats. Go find some stuff. If you want to recommend anything, send us an email.
I can nearly guarantee there will be something new by the time this comes out.
Perfect.
Because if nothing else, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
And I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that'll work.
You can watch us do this live at twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming.
You can watch episodes broken out individually at Board Nerds.
I almost said .store.
I did too.
Board Nerds YouTube channel?
Yeah, the Board Nerds YouTube channel. I think it's Board Nerds Show.
Maybe.
Technically. And
You'll find it.
You can watch the VODs of this on Skeleton Crew Gaming YouTube channel. And then, we do this live. Same name.
And you can come watch the extra derailments that happen after the recording turns off. Because there is going to be some today.
Yeah.
What is it about that we were in the process of talking about? I don't remember.
Me either.
Fuck, maybe there won't be.
We'll just sit here for a minute.
Yeah, it'll come to us.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Absolutely. See you next time. Bye.
Happy March.
Happy March. Gosh.
Happy March of the Penguins Day.
Oh man, I'll add March of the Penguins to the list.